कहा बुद्ध प्रभु तुच्छ हमारी, बरन सकै महिमा जो तिहारी। हम न सकत कर सिफत तुम्हारी, आप लेहो तुम कथा सुधारी। मूक उच्चरे शास्त्र खट, पिंग गिरन चढ़ जाय। अंध लखै बदरो सुनै, जो काल कृपा कराए। अंध लखै बदरो सुनै, जो काल कृपा कराए।
सतनाम श्री वाहिगुरु जी। सहस खटे लख कौ उठ धावै, तृप्त न आवै माया पाछै पावै। सहस खटे लख कौ उठ धावै, तृप्त न आवै माया पाछै पावै। अनिक भोग बिख्या के करै, नह तृप्तावै खप खप मरै। बिना संतोख नहीं कोउ राजा, सुपन मनोरथ बृथे सब काजा। नाम रंग सर्ब सुख होए, बड़ भागी किसै प्राप्त होए। करन करावन आपे आप, सदा सदा नानक हर जाप। करन करावन आपे आप, सदा सदा नानक हर जाप। सहस खटे लख कौ उठ धावै।
वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। सतगुरु जी, साजी नवाजी साध संगत जी, ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਅਪਾਰ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਇਕੱਤਰ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਧੰਨ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਪਾਵਨ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਹਜ਼ੂਰੀ ਅੰਦਰ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਨਾਮ ਰੂਪੀ ਕਥਾ ਨੂੰ ਸਰਵਣ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ, ਜੋ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਸੁਖ ਦੇਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਦੀ ਬਾਣੀ ਹੈ, ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸੁਖਮਨੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ। This prayer of peace that Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji has blessed us with over 400 years ago. We're blessed to go for the Katha Vichar of this Bani for nearly a year. The Sadh Sangat Ji, for nearly we've been going through this Katha Vichar, and we've nearly reached halfway. After today's Katha, we reached halfway in the Katha of Sri Sukhmani Sahib. There's 24 Ashtpadiya, 24 different sections to this Bani. Ashtpadi is made up of 8 pade, 8 paudiya, 8 stanzas. So ik Ashtpadi which there's 8 stanzas and there's 24 of them. Hence why this Bani is quite a long Bani, and it takes about 1 hour for somebody to read the Bani of Sri Sukhmani Sahib. If you look at great saints like Sant Baba Ishwar Singh Ji, Rara Sahib Wale Mahapurush, saints like them at the age of about 11 years old would read this Bani 5 times a day. At the age of 11, 11 ਸਾਲ ਦੀ ਉਮਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਘੱਟ ਤੋਂ ਘੱਟ 5 ਵਾਰੀ ਜਾਂ 15 ਵਾਰੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, sometimes 15 times in a day. Sant Baba Ishwar Singh used to read this part, and they had it kant, mujwani, memorized as well. So this Bani has a lot of blessings, a lot of shakti, a lot of kirpa. Okay, many Sikhs read this part, many Musliman, Hindu log, Adak. People around the world read this part and gain a lot from it as well. Not just somebody who calls himself a Sikh of the Guru, that title. Many people. So we're so blessed to go for the Katha Vichar of Sri Sukhmani Sahib. Before we had the break, because I took a bit of time off from the Katha and spent some time in India. I actually went to the Asthan as well in Sri Amritsar Sahib, where Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji uchar this Bani at Sri Ramsar Sahib. There's a Gurdwara Sahib, dekho Gurdwara Manji Sahib, ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਦਰਖਤ ਹੈ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਉਸ ਦਰਖਤ ਦੇ ਹੇਠਾਂ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਬਿਰਾਜਮਾਨ ਹੋ ਕੇ they uchaar this Bani of Sri Sukhmani Sahib underneath a tree, which you can still see today as well and have darshan of. So Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji spoke in the last Katha about the idea of hankar, ਜਿਸਕੇ ਅੰਤਰ ਰਾਜ ਅਭਿਮਾਨ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਮਨ ਅੰਦਰ ਹਿਰਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਹੰਕਾਰ ਹੈ, ਰਾਜ ਅਭਿਮਾਨ, ਰਾਜ ਭਾਗ ਦਾ ਹੰਕਾਰ ਹੈ. The one who has a lot of pride of the power that he has, So narakapati hovat so sojan. Sowan? Swan. Swan the arth hai kutta, dog. Narakapati, that person fall to narak, that person fall to hell, the one who has his pride over all their raj. Kyunki Sal Sangat that we spoke about in the Katha, it's not just about the pride that they have over the power that they have, but from hankar leads to other things like Kam. And Guru said to tell in Gurbani ke he Kamang, Narak Bisaramang, Bohojoni Paramavan hai. They say that one who gets caught up in Kam, Narak Bisaraman, they find a place atha in Narak, in hell. Bohojoni Paramavan hai, te Bohojunia. Many junior they have to come back in as well because of this Kam, because of Krodh, because of Lobh, Ahankar, Adik, because of this Panch Chod that steal all our Bhagati, steal all of our good actions as well. So Guru Arjan, they just spoke all about this idea of Hankar, of Homme. The Akhilya Pankti de vich Sal Singh ji last Katha, Guru Sahib ji taught us ke Prabh Kirpa te bandhan toote. Ke only through Guru Sahib ji's Kirpa, Prabh Kirpa te, Guru Sahib ji di Kirpa dwara bandhan toote, sare bandhana chote jande han sare. Jo sade jeevan de vich Sal Singh ji, all those different bandhana that we have, the shackles that we have on us, toote, they're all removed through Guru Prasad. When Guru Sahib ji does Kirpa, blesses us, Guru Prasad, Prabh Kirpa, Vaiju di Kirpa rahite bandhana toote, Guru Prasad Nanak how chute. Then this how, this I, this मैं, how मैं chute. It is taken away. It's all through Kirpa. WhyGuru ji di Kirpa te Guru Prasad, Guru di Kirpa. What is WhyGuru di Kirpa? There's Panch Prakar di Kirpa. 5 types of Kirpa that you can get. I can't remember all 5, but I'll tell you as many as I can remember. The first one is WhyGuru ji's Kirpa. The WhyGuru ji di Kirpa rahi we get this Manukh Dehi, this human body. That is the Kirpa of WhyGuru. Then we have the Guru's Kirpa. For the Guru's Kirpa we gain Naam di Daat. Then we have our own Kirpa by doing Kamai. Kamai karke we gain the Guru's Kirpa as well. And then there's other forms of Kirpa like Sadh Sangha di Kirpa. And the last one I can't remember. But the point is that through WhyGuru ji's Kirpa we gain this human body. Then they give us the Guru. It's through the Guru we can meet WhyGuru. If you look at the name WhyGuru, it has Guru in it. So what is the difference really? There's not much difference. It's just now WhyGuru ji has taken upon a form on this earth. From Nirgun Swarup they took upon a Sadhagun Swarup, a physical form, Jai Guru Shabad, through Guru Bani as well. So Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj is telling us through Guru Prasad, through Prabh Kirpa, through WhyGuru ji's Kirpa, this is all gained. This is why we ask for Guru Sahib ji's Kirpa. We do Ardas every single day. Just like last week, we talked about the Ardas that we should do of Tars. Just like in Siri Rehra Sahib ke Tars Paya Mehra Mato Hoi, Satguru Sajjana Milya, Tars Paya. Jado Maharaj ji ne daya kiti, when Guru Sahib ji had daya upon me, Tars Paya Mehra Mato Hoi, phir Satguru Sajjana Milya, phir we meet the Guru. When Guru Sahib ji does Kirpa, when WhyGuru ji does Kirpa, phir Milap is gained. That union with WhyGuru ji, with Guru, and with the Sikh, with the Jagyasu Sikh. So we'll continue the Katha today of Sri Sukhmani Sahib, where Guru Arjan Dev Ji can speak to us about this idea of not being content on the inside, fulfillment. We're all looking to be fulfilled on the inside. We all want to be complete, but we're looking on the wrong place. So before we go for the Katha of this Bharavi Ashtapadi, the Panjabi Pauri, let's all focus our minds on the charan of Tan Tan Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji. Let's really imagine Guru Sahib Ji's charan inside our hearts, in our mind. Just by seeing those charan, all of our pap is washed away. The Sari Sangat Akho Satnam Sri WhyGuru Sahib Ji.
सहस खटे लाख का उठतावा. So
Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji speaks to us about the state of the human being in Kaljug. So Maharaj Ji keh rahe ne ke is jiva Trishna de vich grasya hoya hai. He is completely engrossed in Trishna. Trishna means desires. So, and then they say ke sahas khatte. Sahas the arth hai hazar, 1000. Sahas khatte ke hazara tan kamaunda hai. He earns so much. Us jeev hazara tan kamaunda hai. He earns so much. he or she earns so much wealth, sahas khate lakh ko uthtave. Fir Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj tells us that lakh means 100,000. So from 1,000, from hazara to lakh to 100,000, sahas khate lakh ko uthtave. Phir lakha magar utke dorda hai us jeev. That person then, from going from 1,000 go to 100,000, they want more. Lakh ko uthtave, utke dorda hai. He gets up and he starts running towards that as well. He wants more. He cannot stay content with just 1,000. He needs more and more in his life, Hanji.
Tripatana ava maya pacha pava.
The Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj tells us, Tripatana ave, us jiva nu raj nahi aunda. He has no, raj here means to be content. Like we say Raja. Raja comes from word Raj, Rajya. Say Tripatana ave. Okay, they have no tripti. They have no contentment inside them. Tripatana ave, maya pache pave. Jis jiva, maya de piche, dorda firda hai. The one who runs behind maya, maya akatti karda renda hai. The one who always is chasing after maya. Akatti means to get together. He always tries to earn maya, tries to earn wealth. The Guru says Tripatana ave. That person never gains any contentment in their life because they keep looking for this one thing that's going to give them contentment, but it never comes in their life. Sab ko chakar mein hai, bahar nahi. Comes in Gurbani, sab ke chakar mein hai. That sab kuch, everything is inside us. Sab ke chakar mein hai. Kar means Sri Rupi kar vich. Sab kuch hai. Everything that we're looking for outside, Guru says it's inside you. Sab ke chakar mein hai, bahar nahi. It's not outside. That sukh you're looking for is inside you. Bahar tole, so paramo palai. You say bahar tole is that person. Bahar means outside. Tole means they are looking. They're looking, they're searching and searching. Bahar tole, so paramo palai. Param de which they're in so much doubt. They think that outside they're going to find that, but they don't find it there. Paramo palai. So how does that person find sukh? They say, Guru Prasadi, Jini Antara Paya. When Guru Sahib does Kirpa, then Antara te Bahar. So Antara Bahar so Hilla Jiyo. Fir Andaro te Baharo Sasang, inside and outside, so Hilla. Everything is beautiful. Then they find that peace inside them, and then when they go out into the world, they're content in the world as well, and everything looks peaceful to them as well, because they found the sukh inside them. So Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj is telling us, He ke tripatana ave, maya pache pave, ke maya de piche, behind running after maya, we will not find happiness. The Guru says that if you focus on the Guru's Bani, if you enshrine the Guru's Bani inside your heart, then maya will chase after you. Instead of you chasing after maya, the maya will chase after you. Nav nidhi, athare hai siddhi, piche lag gaya fir hai, jo har hirday, Sada Vasai. They say that Maya will chase after that person, but the Sikh doesn't want the Maya. The Sikh doesn't want the illusion. That spiritual seeker doesn't want money. They don't want all these lustful thoughts that come in people's minds. They don't want any of these things. The Sikh only wants the Guru, and these things chase after them, but they're not interested in any of them. Very difficult path. On this path, Jire Panch Chorhan, they will attack that person many times. Panch Sataveh Duta. Say Jire Panch Chorhan, they always, Sataveh means Satondeya, they always taunt that one who's walking the spiritual path. They taunt them a lot, all the time. Governor Bidamarne, the Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj says in the Bani, how do I get rid of these Panch Chor then? How do I control them? And he said, Tikhan Bana Chalai. Take a very sharp deed of the Guru's Bani. The Guru's Bani is a kharag, the Guru's Bani is a weapon, and use it to destroy these Panch Chor as well. That's a weapon in itself, the Guru's Bani. The Guru Arjan Dev Ji tells us, that if you want to gain sukh, that you're not going to find in the world, they say, ke andaro. Sab ke chakar mein hai bahar nahi hanji.
Anek pog bikhya ke kara.
Anek pog satsang ji anek prakar de vishya de poga nu pogna karda hai us jeev. That person many times he's enticed by the different types of vishyavikar. Vishyavikar means like passions of the world. So anik prakar, bhikhya, there are different types of vishya that they start to partake in, whether that's lust, whether that's anger, whatever that could be, chugaliya in India, they say that person is always indulging in those things, but they never find peace in that as well, Hanji.
Neh tripatava khap khap mara.
So Guru Sahib says, Us jeev nu rajni aunda, neh tripatave khap khap mare. Khap khap hai means ham ke mar janda hai. Ham means Singh ji becoming exhausted. Thak janda hai, they become tired because they keep looking for this, but they're not finding it. Khap khap mare. Fir mar janda hai, they die in the end. The whole life passes away. I didn't gain nothing. Imagine that, going our whole lives and never finding that peace inside them or inside us. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj saying this is the state of many people in this world, that they go their whole life but they never find any peace. All the time, Hanji.
Bina santokh nahi ko raja.
Bina santokh to bina, sabr to bagair nahi ko rajye. They say nobody's ever gain this fulfillment inside them. Bina santok nahi ko rajya. Rajya is kaske, which means tight. You read it tighter, rajya, as in rajya. That without santok, without contentment, nobody's ever fulfilled inside them. This is why we ask for santok from Guru Sahib Ji. If you want to gain contentment in our life, if we're not content with our life, but we want to be, and we don't know how to be, then first we do is ardas to Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji ke Guru Maharaj Ji santok di daat baksho. And the second thing we could do is do sangat of those who have santok. Those are santokhi. Those ones that are pleased and happy with the life that they have, what the Guru gives them, they accept that and they live in Guru Sahib Ji's hukam. Ke unna di sangat karo, Hanji.
Supana manorath prithe sab kaja.
Te supana sasang ji supan di avastha vich. Supan means to be asleep. Sutte payahan. Those people in this world are all asleep. We're all asleep. Supana in what? In our manorath. Manorath means, very simply, man de sankalp. The thoughts of the mind. Ja ek aur arth hai sasanga ji. Man da rath. Man da rath means the mind is a chariot. Pave sasanga ji, within the mind is many things. In a rath we could put many vastua. Chija si pa sakde ha. We could put many things inside a rath. In a chariot, what's in the man da rath? Chinta. Ja chintava. Many different types of worries that we have, anxiety. Many thoughts, furne. Tension. Right? We've all got stress in our life. So many things inside this mind, it's like it's going to explode sometimes. Supana manoratha brithe sabakajye. The Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj tells that one of the sare kamkar vyarth ho jante han. All the doings in this world, everything that they do, it's vyarth. It's of no use because they are asleep in the actions that they are doing. Supana manoratha brithe. Brithe means vyarth. So bra, pair de vich rara, brithe. All of their actions are vyarth. Sabakajye, karj. Everything that person does is of no use because they've wasted that time being asleep in their own actions. And we know that we're asleep. Just imagine that we're daydreaming, but we're so asleep we don't even know what the truth is. We get so caught up in certain scenarios in our life, a lot of the times they're not even the truth. I can remember hearing this one saying that a thought is not the truth. A lot of times we have different thoughts in our mind. I mean, thoughts are not facts, is what it was. But many times we think that the thoughts that we have are facts, but many times it's just our mind playing games with us, thinking of the worst scenario. In fact, nothing is really a fact, right? Everything is false, right? The one thing that is the truth is Guru Sahib Ji and their Bani. That is Sat. Sat Guru ki Bani, Sat kar janaho Guru Sikh ho, har karta aap moh kadai. Only the Guru's Bani is Sat. Only that is the truth. Because something that we may see as true today may not be true tomorrow. We may love somebody today, and then tomorrow we might hate them. Right? We might have love for our brothers and sisters, and you have a big fight with them tomorrow, you hate them, you want to kill that person. Right? So how is it the truth? We're always in an ever-changing state. But the Guru's state is always the same. They always have love for us, but they're veparavaha. They are detached. They are carefree. So Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj is explaining to us here that one WhyGuru Ji is not like us. this ego that we have upon us. But if we remove this ego, then we become just like WhyGuru Ji Hanji.
ਨਾਮ ਰੰਗ ਸਰਬ ਸੁਖ ਹੋਏ।
So Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj gives us the answer, Naam ke rang, Naam rang sarab sukh hoye. ਕਿ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੇਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਰਬ ਸੁਖ ਹੋਏ, ਸਾਰੇ ਸੁਖ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਨ। ਕਿ through love for Guru Sahib Ji's name, for Vaheguru Ji's name, for the love of saying Guru's name, of saying Vaheguru, if we can say that name with love, then they say Naam rang sarab sukh hoye, then you'll gain all happiness. So that means that we have to keep saying their name until we fall in love with saying their name. So yes, that means at the start, it could sound very boring to say God's name. It could sound very difficult. It could feel very difficult. How do we know that? It comes in Gurbani as well. Karhe je Guru Farmaya, Sila Jog Aluni Chattiya. Ramkli ki var. In this Bani by Pai Satta Ji Pai Balwand Ji, they say Karhe je Guru Farmaya. That whatever the Guru says to us, if the Guru says Naam Japo, they say recite God's name. Karhe je Guru Farmaya, Sil Jog Aluni Chattiya. Sil he means a patthar, a stone. Aluni, loon means salt. Aluni means loon toret with no salt. Like for example, when you eat your food, you have to have salt in your food, otherwise it tastes bland. Or for me, I love saltless food. Right? Don't put no salt in my food. Right? So, Aluni Chattiya. Imagine tasting something that had no salt in it, that's so bitter. It has no taste to it. In the same way, when we start on the spiritual path many times, it can feel very bitter. We can feel like, I don't feel nothing here. What are these people on about? You say God's name, their faces are shining. I don't feel nothing like that. But the Guru is saying that at the start, it may even feel like that, and it can feel very difficult. But that in itself can be a test to see, are we going to persevere? Are we going to continue? Just like if somebody's going to exercise at the start, like I keep telling one of the Singhs to come and train with us, but he won't for some reason. Got great excuses. But at the start, it may feel difficult. You may feel like you want to pass out if the person's not nice and pushes you too hard. But eventually, you start to feel the rewards of doing it. You reap the rewards within the gym, but also outside the gym as well. Just like with Simran, meditation, it may not feel good in that moment. You may not like it because in your day you feel really tired because you have to wake up in the morning and say WhyGuru, and now you haven't slept much. But eventually, you get to a stage where when you're saying WhyGuru, you feel so much sukh, and your whole day will pass in sukh as well, because even in the day, you won't forget them as well. It's not that you have to remember them, they will automatically make you remember them. That you may even just feel them inside you, an experience where you're going about your day and you just feel God sitting inside you. So Guru Maharaj is saying to us, Naam rang sarab sukh hoye. That through that love of saying God's name, then sarab sukh hoye. And again, if you want to feel that love, then hang around those people that have love for Guru's name. Many times you go searching for the truth, and we expect it to come just like that. We expect to go and meet a saint, and they're going to give us all the answers. I'm not saying they won't give us the answers, but sometimes they may not give us the answers because we look for things like this. We think we're deserving. We think we deserve the truth. We think we've earned it, but we've not done anything yet. But sometimes what happens, or our experience, is that being in the Sangat, in the company of those saints, of Siddhi Guru Granth Sahib Ji, we gain everything. Those ones who have done the Kamai themselves. Hang around with those people that are walking the path, have walked the path, have started from where we've started and gone so far. Being with those people, we can take away so much. We can gain so much in our lives as well. And that we can gain that ranga. Ranga here means prem, naam rang, fir sarab sukh hoye. All happiness is gained, Hanji.
But
the Guru says, Vadde paga to bina saas, and you have great fortune, kise prapat hoye. Kise ville ne, only a very, very rare person has gained this gift. Jo sukh di daat hai. Atmak sukh. Sukh shanti. Jo asi o sare chaunde how you want sukh shanti, right? You hear in the ardas, akhri ardas, sukh shanti di ardas, many, many times. We all want sukh. We all want happiness. But they say, Bada pagi kise prapat hoye. Or in that very, very lucky person, not just pagi, pag means fortune. They say, Bada pagi. Both vadde, very, very big lots of fortune kise parapat hoye. That how rare is that person who gains this gift of Naam Rang. Naam Rang, of complete bliss of Naam. So just for 2 minutes, Sari Sangat together, let's do some Naam Simran. So Guru Mantra the Jap, we'll do it together. And let's try and focus inside. That every figure is inside you. We'll say WhyGuru together for 2 minutes. And let's try and feel that Sukh inside us. Again, it's in Sad Sangat, the Sad Sangat Roop de Vich. Both Kirpa hai. There's so much blessings here in the Sad Sangat. Jide Jeev Naam Japade ha Sad Sangat de Vich. Every single day do Sad Sangat, they gain so much fun, so much fruits. That you can sit at home for like 1 hour, 2 hours and say WhyGuru, but you can gain that same fruit by sitting in Sad Sangat for a few minutes. That's the power of Sad Sangat. So Sadi Sangat together, let's all say WhyGuru just for the next few minutes. WhyGuru,
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 WhyGuru.
WhyGuru.
So Nehetre Batave Khap Khap Mare. Guru Saji spoke about this earlier in this Pauri of Siddhi Sukhmani Sahib. Okay, there's a Sakhi of somebody called Sikandar. Sikandar is very famously known as Alexandra the Great. So a story that I've read about them in a Granth. Okay, Sikandar became the Badshah of the whole dunya. Sari dunya the Badshah. Very powerful. Then one day he became so powerful that he thought to himself that I'm the king of the land, but the samundar, the ocean, I want to become the king of the ocean as well. So what does he do? He gets his bow and arrow, he gets his army, and he's going to fight the ocean. And he takes his bow, he takes his arrow and he strings it on the bow, and he's about to fire it into the ocean. And then what happens is the ocean takes upon a form. And you can say that the king of the ocean comes out. And he faces Sikandar and he says, what are you doing? What are you firing this arrow for? And they say that I want to become the king of the ocean as well. And this figure says to Sikandar, there's no need to do that. Whatever you want, I'll give it to you. So Sikandar, Alexander the Great says, okay, I want a lot of jewelry, give me a lot of wealth. So what does he do then? This figure takes a thali, a plate of jewels and gems, and gives it to them from the ocean. And then Sikandar is fine, he goes away. But like we said here, Nehetre Patave, Khap Khap Mare. that person never has any santoki, any peace, contentment inside them, that later when he thinks to himself that actually I'm such a great king and only gave me was a thali, a little plate filled with wealth. He should have gave me more. So he goes again back to the ocean, he gets ready to fire another arrow, and then again out of the ocean comes the figure, and they say, what can I do now? And they go, you only gave me a thali, a plate of wealth, I want more. Again, nahe tere patave. They never fulfilled. So usse vele Satsanga ji, then they gave them a beardy, they gave them a whole boat, and they said, use this boat to fill it up with wealth and take as much as you want. But then Sikandar goes, the boat's too small, I need more. So the point is that even somebody who conquered the whole world, had all the wealth, nahe tere patave. They're never fulfilled. Even the kings of this world have dukh as well. Even they want more, they're not fulfilled. People that you see on TV have so much, it looks like they live in the perfect life, but they all want more. So where does this happiness come from? Naam rang sarab sukh hoye. Vadapagi ke se prapat hoye. It's all through love for the name of Guruji that sare sukh prapat ho jande han hanji.
Karan karavan ape aap.
Karn karavan sare karja nu karn karaun wala apne aap hi Prabhu Parmeshwar WhyGuru ji hai. That WhyGuru themselves is the doer of all things. They themselves are karna karavan ape aap. They do everything that we see, every single thing that happens in our life, from the smallest thing to the biggest thing, to somebody giving us dukh, from somebody testing us. Everything that we go through, Guru Sahib is saying that it's all WhyGuruji. But the thing is that why now we cannot see that. We're stuck in this illusion that we can't see WhyGuruji doing everything. But Guru Arjan Dev Ji tells that if we keep walking this path of spirituality, at the end we'll realize that it is all WhyGuruji. That every test that is put in front of me, every time something comes up and I think, why did this happen to me? Why is this person doing this to me? Then realize that the Guru is working through everything. There's a reason for this. So Karna Karavan Ape Aap Hanji.
Sada Sada Nanak Har Jap.
Is Prakar Satsang Ji. If you want to understand this, then they say Sada Sada, Hamesha Hamesha, all the time, Sada Sada Nanak Har Jap, Prabhu Parmeshwar WhyGuru Ji de naam nu japana kar. All the time say the Guru's name. Naam japo, all the time say WhyGuru, WhyGuru, WhyGuru. It's not just saying WhyGuru like a para, it's feeling WhyGuru. It's seeing WhyGuru in that situation and thinking, okay, this is WhyGuru. What is WhyGuru Ji teaching me here in this situation, in this scenario? Or it's saying, WhyGuru, help me through this situation, help me through this scenario right now. It's all the same thing. It's all a form of remembrance of WhyGuru Ji. Don't forget the one. Guru Arjan Dev Ji is saying to us that through remembering that one, then we gain true sukh, true happiness inside us. Uthata baithata sovat naam koho nanak janake sadakam. So that if you remember the Guru uthata, standing, baithata, sitting, sovata, where you're sleeping, whatever you're doing, uthata baithata sovat naam, Guru Arjan Dev Ji says that all of your karja, all your affairs will be resolved by doing this. Prani tu aya laha len. Guru Granth Sahib Ji tells that prani means this, we have these life forces inside us, pranatari jeev. So tu aya laha len. So the reason why you came here was to earn a profit. That's the reason why we came. But the Guru said that what we end up doing is that we go back empty-handed with nothing. We come and we spend whatever good that we have, we go back khali hat. Nothing left to us. Lagga kitta ko fakkare. Ko fakkare here means useless. How we spent our life. We've wasted it, the Guru is saying. We've wasted the whole life. And then they said to us, ke sab mukdi challi rain. That it's like rain means raat. The night is passing away and the days are getting shorter. Meaning time is running out. You know, sometimes, especially us young people here, I include myself, we think we have so much time. We got so much time. But if you read Gurbani says the opposite. Gurbani says, Aud kate, dinisa re na re. Aud means time, umr, age. Aud kate. There's not saying it's going. They're not saying you're going to get older. We're getting closer and closer to the end every single day. every single second, time is running out. But we think we've got more time. But time, every night before we go to bed in Sohela Sahib, Guru Arjan Dev Ji tells all the Katha Dinasare Nare. They say, listen, Dinasa means daytime, Ranas means nighttime. Every day and night, time is getting less. We're running out of time. So it's a bit of a morbid way to look at a birthday. It's obviously not saying do that on next day of your birthday and you just start crying because I'm getting closer to death. But that's basically what it is. We're celebrating getting closer to death. But if we conquer death, then we should be celebrating, right? That actually, you know what? I'm getting closer to meeting that one. I'm going to leave this body soon. But for most of us, we've not got to that stage. So we're celebrating, but really we're going to have to come back again and go through this dukh again anyway. So the Guru says, all the Katha Dinasare Nare Mana Guru Mila Kaja Saware. So, hey mere mana, hey mere pyare mana, Mana Guru Mila, meet the Guru Mila Kaja Saware. Rahao. Meet the Guru and solve all your affairs. Now they're saying, every night before we go to bed, the Guru's reminding us, and then hopefully after that, then we do our ardas to Guru Sahib Ji. So when you do a nighttime prayer, sitting in a bed all comfortable or falling asleep, just about saying it, even after you finish your nighttime prayer, we should still do ardas to the Guru. So say thank you for the day, and that we can always stay in the Guru's charan and if we go to sleep with the desire to remember the Guru, then hopefully wake up with the desire to remember the Guru as well. So finish your day remembering the Guru, and hopefully you'll start your day remembering the Guru, and then that will continue throughout the day, and then again to when you get to sleep as well. Hanji.
Karan Karavan Karanahar.
So Guru Arjan Dev Ji tells us that Karna Karavan, the one who does everything, Hanji Dwara Paro Ji.
Karan Karavan Karanahar.
Karnahar, Rachanahar, the one who's the creator, the one who does everything, WhyGuru Ji, Hanji.
Iska Haath Kaha Bichar.
The Guru Arjan Dev Ji tells us, Iske Haath, ke is Kaljug Jeev de Haath vich ki hai. They say this person lives in this world that's stuck in Kaljug, this dark age, Iske Haath. One of their Haath vich ki hai, what is inside their hand? Kaha Vichar. So, Kaha Vichar means Vichar karke, contemplate upon this and ask yourself, what is in that person's hand? What power do we have? We have no power. Jis hath jod kar vekhe soy, Nanak uttam neech na koi. They said the one who has all the power is WhyGuru Ji. We have no power in our hands. That's why when we do part, when we do ardas, when we do prayer, wherever we do, we put our hands together. Meaning we have no power, we have no shakti. You have everything. You have all the power. Just when I was in Sidi Hazur Sahib, there was a saint there. And they said that when you read part, jadasi part karde, simran karde, we should always have our hands together. Haath jod ke, chaunkara maar ke, bani parni hai, naam japna hai. With our hands together. When we put our hands together, it's sarir da satkar hai, they say. It's respect for the body by putting your hands together, crossing your legs. And then they say ke haath jod ke ate man jod ke. Keep your mind joined as well. Because hands can be joined, mind can be far away. So next time our mind goes far away, maybe put your hands back together because you realize your hands are probably not together. Right? Hands together, mind together, and then focus when we do our part. And feel that everything is connected. Our body's not all over the place, it's all together. That's why we keep our case. When we keep case, it's not just hair for no reason. Case means uncut hair. And the reason why we tie it on top of our head, like a juda, is so that our hair is it's like an antennae. It's not all over the place. It's all focused on one spot. It's all aligning in our whole body when we meditate. Everything together. Full concentration at the central point when we're doing our simran. So, iske haath ka ha bichar. Guru Sahib is saying, what is in our hands? Even Pai Langaha Ji, who is a Sikh of Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji, when Guru Arjan Dev Ji, our fifth Guru, went to give Shahidi in Lahore, they went to give their own life. Guru Arjan Dev Ji sat on a tatti tavi, on a burning hot plate which you make your roti with, or you eat your roti, and it's from a hot plate, for 3 hours they sat on tatti tavi. Not for 5 minutes, they sat on a boiling hot plate for 3 hours. And then they had hot reta, hot sand, poured on their body, and they sat on hot sand for 6 hours in June. Jeth da mahina. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji. And Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj at that time, when they were first putting boiling hot water, you know when you make jar, you make a cup of tea, and it's so hot and it burns your mouth, and you got to keep blowing on it till it gets cold so you can drink it, or keep putting in different cups. And it's so hot. Imagine sitting in a digga, sitting in a massive cauldron filled with hot water. That's what Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji did. And when they sat in this boiling hot cauldron, a Sikh named Bhai Langaha Ji stood up and tried to stop this. And they said to Guru Arjan Dev Ji, say, Maharaj Ji, just give me one sign, give me one ishara, and what I'll do is that I'll pick up this land of Lahore in my hand and Delhi, and I'll smash them together. That's what Bhai Langaha Ji said to Guru Arjan Dev Ji. They had that much power that they could lift up the earth of the city of Lahore and of Delhi and destroy them in a second. And Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj said to Bhai Langaha Ji that this Shakti, Jiri Shakti that you gained, Prapat Kiti hai, they say, Kitho pai hai, where did you gain it from? This Shakti that you're so proud of, where did you find it? Where did you gain it? And Bhai Langaha Ji says, Hey Maharaj Ji, aap ji di seva karke, Tehel seva karke, I gained this Shakti. By doing your seva, I gained this. So Guru Arjan Dev Ji says that if you have this power from serving the Guru, then even the Guru has the same power, who has more power. Iske haath kaha bichar. Then Bhai Langaha Ji sat down that time and realized Bhai Langaha Ji was teaching us a lesson here. The Guru is teaching us a lesson. Iske haath kaha bichar. What is in that person's hand? What is in our hands? We have no power. But if we truly understand that, then we go to the Guru with that. And we say, Maharaj Ji, I have nothing. Then we put our hands together and we do ardas. Then that person gains everything. The one who feels that they have nothing, no control, no power, but they place that all in the Guru's charan, that person gains everything. What an interesting way of life. To sacrifice everything to the Guru, then everything is gained from the Guru. Ulati gang vahayon. That everything in the world tells us you have to do it this way. But the Guru is saying, do it this way, the opposite way. Just like how the Ganga flows in the one direction, Ulati gang vahayon, that in the Guru's path, the Sikh goes the other way. The way of the Guru, not the way of the world, the way the Guru tells us, Hanji.
Jaisi drishta kare taisa hoye.
Jis prani hote Maharaj Ji das kirpa, jaisi drishta, kirpa drishti, jis prani hote Maharaj Ji di kirpa drishti pe jandi hai, taisa hoye. Whoever Guru said this kirpa upon, taisa hoye. Whatever's inside that person's heart, taisa, that fal hoye. They gain that fal. Whatever kamana, whatever the thoughts they have in their mind, they're all gained through the Guru's kirpa when the Guru just looks upon that Sikh. And if we have that true ichha to become happy, to have true sukh, to become one with the Guru, taisa hoye, that will be gained if jaisi drisht, if Guru Sahib Ji does kirpa upon us and blesses us with their kirpa drishti, which is gained in Guru Sahib Ji Sharan Hanji.
Ape aap prabh soy.
Ape aap. Ape he means honvi, WhyGuru Ji aap hai. They themselves are here right now. They are themselves, they're everything. The piche vi Sahib Singh Ji aap he see, they themselves are there in the past. The agge vi Sahib Singh Ji in the future, aap hovenga. They are always one. Aap hi hovega. There's only one WhyGuru Ji. In the past, you look at everything that happened, they were always there. They were doing everything. Even in this moment now, they are doing everything, and in the future, it'll always be them. They'll never be destroyed. Hanji.
Jo kich kino so apna rang.
Jo kich kino, jo kuja, Prabhu Parmeshwar WhyGuru Ji ne kita hai. Whatever WhyGuru Ji has done, so apne rang. They've done it out of their own anand. They've done it out of their own bliss. In their own khushi, everything that happens, ape aap. What's the pankti before?
Ape aap prabh soy.
Prabh soy. That whatever we saw in the past, present and future, that is all done in Guru Sahib Ji's rang, in their anand, in their bliss, in their khushi. Hanji.
Sabte dur sabhu ka sang.
Te sabte dur, jire lok agyanta vich phase hoye hai Sahib Singh Ji. They say sabte dur. Unato to Saad Singh Ji, WhyGuru Ji both dur hai. The ones who are stuck in ignorance, they say that WhyGuru Ji is very far from that person. Meaning that in their life, they cannot see God in any scenario, any situation. They see them very far away. Or they resent God. They push God away from them. They push them away. Sab te dur. And then they say afterwards, Hanji, sab te dur.
Sabhu ka sang.
And those that remember WhyGuru Ji, those of Atam Gyan, they say that WhyGuru Ji is very close to those people because they see WhyGuru Ji in their lives. They see WhyGuru Ji in every single situation. Okay, this is WhyGuru Ji's hukam. Te hukam vich rehna hai. To stay in hukam. Hukam nu mandana hai. To accept hukam. To accept that Guru Sahib Ji is doing this. And that person gains shanti. Okay, there must be a reason why this has happened. Or why this happened to me. Or why this is going to happen. Hanji.
Bhuja dekha kara bibek.
Dekhe, WhyGuru Ji sees everything. Jere vi karamasi karde ha Saad Sangh Ji. WhyGuru Ji is watching everything. Bhujya. Samajhda hai. They understand what we are doing. Bhujya dekhe kare bibek. Then WhyGuru Ji gives us that fruit, that phal. Ape bija pe hi khaho. Karmi karmi hoy vichar, sacha aap, sacha darbar. Karmi karmi, we do all these actions, hoy vichar. And then WhyGuru Ji thinks that what phal are they going to get from this? And it's the right phal. Because you may think, okay, I do so much good, but nobody ever sees it. Right? It goes hidden. But they say in that darbar, sacha aap, sacha darbar, us darbar, in which nothing is hidden. All the good acts we did that nobody knew about, WhyGuru Ji knows, but especially all the bad things that we do, that we hide, they know about those as well. Nothing is hidden in that darbar. Sacha aap, sacha darbar, Hanji.
Aap hai ek, aap hai anek.
Aap hai ek, nirgun swarupa. The form of WhyGuru Ji that we cannot see is ek. Ek nirgun swarupa hai. Aap hai ek, aap hai anek. The Sadgun Swarup, the physical form of God, is anek prakar. They have many, many different physical forms all around us. In each person sits WhyGuru Ji. In the whole Kudrati, in the whole creation, is the form of WhyGuru Ji. Each star, each moon, the sun, it is all WhyGuru Ji. You have many, many forms, Hanji.
Mara na binsa, ava na jaye.
And they say, Mare na binse, na o marda hai, mare na binse, nash to reht. Ave na jaye. Na aunda hai, na janda hai. They cannot be killed. They don't come, they don't die. They cannot be destroyed. They are here forever, Hanji.
Nanak sadhi rahya samay.
The Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji kathan karde han ke os Prabhu Parameshwar Ji sadhi hamesha hi rahya samay. They always absorbed. Sare thava te vyapaka hoke sama raya hai. They are absorbed in every single part of this creation, every atom, molecule. WhyGuru Ji is everywhere. You cannot get away from WhyGuru Ji. So mean that we can experience it right now inside our Nijgar in this physical home, Hanji.
Aap upadesa samjha aap.
The Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji tells Aap upadesa. Okay, when WhyGuru Ji wants, Aap upadesa, Satguru Roop hoke, they take upon the form of a Satguru, i.e. Siddhi Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji, Siddhi Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj Ji, Aap upadesa. So Aap Satguru Roop hoke, upadesh sikhya dinda hai. They come and they give sikhya. Aap upadesh hai. So they come as the Guru and they give us a sikhya. Aap upadesh hai. Phir samajhe aap. Phir they say, WhyGuru Ji, Sikh roop hoke, they become the Sikh and they samajhe. So samajhda hai. Then they come as a Sikh and they understand. What does that mean? So on one side, they are the Satguru and they give the teachings, but then they come as a Sikh and then they give the understanding. Or as a Sikh, they understand. Meaning that many, many times Guru Maharaj Ji gives us Sikhya. Many, many times. But we don't understand. Samajh nahi aati. We don't know what the Guru is saying. But when the Guru comes and sits inside us, phir samajhe aap. Aap upadese, samajhe aap. When Guru Sahib Ji comes and sits inside us, then they allow us to understand what the Sikhya was, what the Sikhya is. So until Guru Sahib Ji does that, we'll never understand what the Sikhya truly is saying. When Guru Sahib Ji says, give a sachiyara hoiye, give a kude tutte pal. How do you become sachiyar? How do you become truthful? Give a kude tutte pal. This parda, this veil of illusion, how do you get rid of it? then the answer is Hukum Rajai Chaldana, Nanak Likhya Nal. Ke Hukum Rajai Chaldana, Hukum Chirana hai, Hukum Nu Mandana hai, Nadhyasan Karna hai, Nadhyasa means Abhyas Karna. Wherever the Guru says to practice it. But do we truly understand that? We can ask ourselves that. But when we do, then we'll start to follow all the Guru's hukams, or that hukum, even if just one hukum, we'll actually understand it and implement it into our lives. Right now, we know what the Guru is saying, but it's very hard to apply it. The Guru says, wake up in the morning. The Guru says to say God's name all the time. It's not putting ourselves down. When Guru Sahib Ji samajhe aap allows us to truly understand, to feel it, then it's different. Then we're able to apply into our lives, and then we're able to experience what the Guru is saying. Hanji.
Ape rachya sab ka saath.
Te sare de naal milya hoya hai WhyGuru Ji. That WhyGuru Ji is absorbed in everyone. They're not far from anyone. With this whole rachana, with this whole creation, WhyGuru Ji aap sare de naal milya hoya hai. Hanji.
Aap kino aapan visthar.
Te aapan visthar. This whole pasara satsanga ji aap kino, WhyGuru Ji ne aap kita hai. They themselves have made this whole expansion. Hanji.
Sab kach uska oh karna har.
Sab kach uska. Sab kach, everything happens in their hukum. Sab kuch, sara kuch, WhyGuru Ji da hukum which hai, and everything is in their whole creation. Sab kach uska oh karne har. That WhyGuru Ji is the true doer. Karna wala hai. There's nobody else. Sab kuch uska. They are doing everything. They're the cause of all causes. Every scenario in our life that we can think about times we've had trauma or pain, to understand that there was a reason. It's not to say God did this to you and that's it. End of story. And just close the book there. It's said that there's a reason why this happened. And there's something we need to learn from this. And we're going to grow from this experience as well. Hanji.
Uste pin kaho kich hoy.
Te pin da arth hai vakra. Uste pin. There's nothing separate from WhyGuru Ji. Kaho ho kich hoy. Nothing can happen without WhyGuru Ji say. Nothing. Everything is in WhyGuru Ji's hukum. Everything happens under the will of WhyGuru Ji. Nobody can go against that will and try to do something out of that. Because if WhyGuru Ji come restore that balance, anytime in Itihas when somebody's tried to break the balance, where was Harnakash who tried to conquer death? Then WhyGuru Ji came themselves and destroyed them in the form of Narsingh, half lion, half human. So nobody can go outside of WhyGuru Ji's hukum. Nothing is separate from WhyGuru Ji. Everything is within WhyGuru Ji. Hukum hai andar sab ko, bahar hukum na koi. Hanji.
Than thanantar eka so.
Te sare thava satsanga ji, in all different places, than thanantar eka soe. There's only one giver, there's only one doer, there's only WhyGuru Ji. Wherever we go, meaning wherever we end up in our lives, whichever tarti, desh, videsh we go to, land, wherever we go, WhyGuru Ji, you can find them there as well. Of course, there's nothing greater than Sadh Sangat, but that's why Gurmukhs take the name of WhyGuru Ji all across the world, because they have inside their heart, they make a pargat wherever they go. Hanji.
Apne chalit aap karna har.
Chalit arth hai kautak. Apne chalit aap
karna har.
Karne har. All the different kautaka, tamashe, jo asi dekhte ha satsanga ji, they're all done by WhyGuru Ji. All these plays we see in the world. Hanji.
Kautak kara rang apar.
Kautak kare. Jinne bhi kautaka satsanga ji, tamashe WhyGuru Ji, they do themselves, they do in their own rang, apne anand vich, in their own bliss, in their own khushi. Everything that's happening is in Guru Sahib Ji's khushi. Hanji.
Man meh aap, man apne maahe.
Man meh aap. Within our mind, WhyGuru Ji resides. Man vich, hirde de vich, WhyGuru Ji aap vasda hai. Man meh aap, man apne maahe. The dusra arth saas into second man could be Atam. Atma vich. Or just the Atma in general. Within our mind, within our Atma, WhyGuru Ji resides. The two meanings of man could be our physical body and then our subtle body. The Guru resides in this body and then the subtle body inside this body, and then the garden city, which is the even deeper body. Within every single cell of this body, every single particle, WhyGuru Ji resides. They're not separate from us. We can experience them in the mind, in our heart, wherever we can experience that one. Satguru Ji Maharaj Ji bachan karde han Hanji.
Nanak ਕੀਮਤ ਕਹਿਨ ਨਾ ਜਾਏ.
The Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj tells us that Nanak, Guru Arjan Dev Ji says that Keemat means like their worth, their price. Ke Prabhu Parameshwar WhyGuru Ji di prapti, Rupa Keemat, that prapti to gain WhyGuru Ji, that Keemat, that price of gaining them, kahi na jai. We cannot speak about it. We cannot understand it, we cannot fathom it. Guru Arjan Dev Ji is saying, if we gain WhyGuru Ji, prapti, malapa, if we're able to become one with Satguru Ji Maharaj Hanji.
Sat Prabhu Swami.
So Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji in this last pauri of this Ashtapadi, bachan karde han ke Sat Prabhu Swami. Sat here means the complete truth. In all three types of time, past, present, future, they say that one who is Sat Swarupa, Prabhu Parameshwar WhyGuru Ji. Sat Prabhu Swami. So WhyGuru Ji, Pave in the past, WhyGuru Ji Pehla vi Sacha si, Sat si. In the past they were the truth. Te hon vi Sat Sangh Ji Sat hai. Te agge vi, in the future, they'll always be Sat. They'll always be truthful. They'll always be the truth. Just like if you look at Siddhi Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji, from Ik Oankar to Mad, Jai Sri Ki Var, Ad Purana, Mad Purana, Ant Puran Parameswara hai, Ja, Pok Tak, to the end, Ragmala, 18 hai 10-20. From start, middle to end, they're the complete truth. There's not one piece of lie within Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji. I remember hearing this many years ago when they asked Sant Janel Singh Ji about Siddhi Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. And Sant Ji said that there's one thing that Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji did not include. And they said, what was that? And they said, Chud. There's no falseness in Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji. It's the complete truth. There's not even one thing in there that is false. Sat kar jan ho, Guru Sikh ho. Sat Guru ki bani. Guru Maharaj Ji di bani is the complete truth. Sat from Ad to Ant. From the start to the end, they're the complete truth. So Sat Prabhu Swami, that one WhyGuru Ji is the complete truth, Hanji.
Guru Prasad kina vakhyani.
Guru Prasad, Guru Maharaj Ji di kirpa rahi kine vakhyani. Kine means those very rare people, vakhyani, can do kathan, can explain Maharaj Ji di kirti, can explain and can do the upma of WhyGuru Ji. But those who are very rare who are able to do that. But we are all blessed with the opportunity when we read Guru Bani, because Guru Bani is singing the praises of WhyGuru Ji. That's why every single morning we read part. We sing Guru Bani. Amrit Vela Sach Nao Vadiyai Vichar. Vadiyai means the greatness of the Guru. When you read Guru Bani, we're saying the greatness of the Guru. So darakeha, so karakeha, jit behe saravisamale. This home of yours is so beautiful. This door of yours, what is that home? Jitta Behe Sarabha Samale, in which everybody sits absorbed in your Naam Simran. How beautiful is that Shabad, the Sodar, comes 3 times in Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Always praising the Guru from the start to the end. Guru Bani is just praising WhyGuru Ji from the start to the end, Hanji.
Sach sab kina.
Te Sacha WhyGuru Ji, jo Sacha Swarup hai. So Sacha, the first was Sacha WhyGuru Ji, second one is Sacha Swarup. Te was the teesra Sacha sab kina. Kina means Kita. Whatever WhyGuru Ji does is Sacha. Whatever WhyGuru Ji has done in this world is the complete truth. Nothing was wrong. Satguru sabra na pala manaida. Whatever the Guru does is good for everyone. It is not bad, it's the complete truth, Hanji.
Kot madde kena biralak china.
Kot madde, crora vicho. Within millions and millions of people, Kot madde, bille.
Madde kena birla china.
China means janya. That within many millions of people, only 1 or 2 people can understand this. Can understand what Guru Sahib Ji's done is the complete truth, and there's no falseness in that, Hanji.
Pala tera roop.
Hey Sache Parchar Ji, Aap Ji de Shrestha Swarup, your beautiful form, your supreme form. Pala, pala. Pala means changyato, the most beautiful. The most greatest beings in this world, jire change Purushan Sasri, those ones that are great people in this world, they say that WhyGuru is even greater than all of them because WhyGuru made those people. Pala, pala, pala tera rupa. That Maharaj, your form is so beautiful and it's the greatest of the great, Hanji.
At sundar apar anup.
At means bahut hi sundar, very, very beautiful. Te paravar to rehat. We cannot find the limit to Guru Sahib's form. Te anup, upma to rehat. We cannot truly praise that form of God. We can try, see, koshish karde, how we always try to praise Guru Sahib Ji, but they say we can never find the ant, we can never find the end of their glory, Hanji.
Nirmal, 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 teri bani.
Te nirmal. Hey Sache Pasha Ji, teri nirmal bani. Your pure bani, jira jeev, jinnah ne, satsang, that one, jinnah ne nirmal bani, Sache Pasha Ji, nirmal bani nu, Nirmal ho ke japya hai satsang ji. The one who takes Guru Sahib Ji's bani that's so pure and recites it with a pure heart, os jeev aap nirmal ho janda hai. They become pure themselves as well. Nirmal, nirmal, nirmal teri bani. That they become pure by reciting that nirmal bani of the Guru and they become a true khalsa, khalis. Khalis means to be nirmal, to be pure, Hanji.
Kat, kat, suni, sravan, bakhyani.
And that Bani Satsang Ji, kat means kata, which within everybody's hearts, within their own heart, they can hear that Bani. They can hear that name residing inside their heart and they can see in everybody else's heart. Sab mein hai jyot hai soe, Hanji.
Pavitra, 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 puneet.
Te Satsang Ji, pavitra, and puneet mean the same thing, pure. So the arth here that Mahapurush do of this Akhiliya Pankti ve Satsang Ji, first Samapti karunge after these two Panktiya. Pavitra, ke Ujjala Swarup Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. That's the first Pavitra. Dusra Ujjala Swarup Sri Guru Angad Dev Ji Maharaj. Fir teesra Satsang Ji Ujjala Swarup Sri Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj. Fir Puneet, again pure Ujjala Swarup Sri Guru Ram Das Ji Maharaj Ji. Again Guru Arjan Dev Ji has do Namaskar. Ad Gur E Namah, Jugad Gur E Namah, Sat Gur E Namah, Sri Gurudev E Namah. They do Namaskar to the first Char Guru Sahiban, Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj, Guru Ram Das Ji Maharaj Ji, Hanji.
Naam japa Nanak man preet.
Guru Arjan Dev Ji finishes off by saying to us, ke Naam japa. That one who japs, jira jeev naam japada hai, har roj, din raat, one who says WhyGuru, reads Gurbani always on their tongue, Naam jape Nanak man preet, prem de naal. With so much love they say God's name, they say then WhyGuru Ji becomes pleased with that person. WhyGuru Ji are prasann honde rahe with that person. And to gain the Guru's khushiyat, to gain WhyGuru Ji's khushiyat is nothing greater than that, to have the Guru smiling at us. So in your beinti parvan karniya, please forgive all the mistakes made. Please accept the beintiya of the Katha Vichar that has been given to you guys today. Many mistakes we made in the Katha Vichar, so please forgive us. Read the last two panktiya of this Shabad and then we'll do Samapti, Hanji.
Pavitra, 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 puneet. Naam japa Nanak man preet.
He Gobind, he Gopal, he Dayal Lal, Prananath Anath Sake, Deen Dard Nivar, He Samrath Agam Puran, Mohe Maya Tar, Andhakup Mahapayan, Nanak Pare Otar, Aaye Prabh Sarnagati, Kirpa Nid Dayal, Ek Akhar Har Man Bast, Nanak Hote Nihal, WhyGuru Naam Jahaj hai, Chade Sutre Par, Jo Sarda Kar Sev De, Gur Pare Otar Nahar, Jo Sarda Kar Sev De, Gur Pare Otar Nahar.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Please donate and help spread Guruji's message. Link is in the description below. WhyGuru Ji ka Khalsa, WhyGuru Ji ki Fateh.